Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. We're actually here day one on the job site where we're going to take this kitchen that is here, and we are going to basically start all over. The reason why we're actually redoing this kitchen is not so much as they were ready to redo their kitchen. The problem was the sink and the dishwasher leaked for years. So the problem is the subflooring down here literally has come apart. There's a little bit of a musty smell and odor that's here in the house. And so in order to fix the floor, the cabinets have to come out. Well, the other problem is the cabinets, well, they're kind of old and falling apart. So it's time to update. So you guys have been seeing me work in the workshop on the cabinets and things, and so what we're actually going to do, we're going to change this up a little bit. The kitchen is outdated, forgive me, and I don't want to bust on anybody's kitchen, but we've got these bulkheads that were actually probably pretty cool back in the day for the lights. They had one light fixture years ago that actually shorted out in here, so we're going to rip out these bulkheads here. We're going to take out these cabinets, and now check this out. This is crazy. This is the dimmer for that light. They put it on the side of the cabinet, so it's just the dial on here. So we're going to have to move this light fixture, the outlet for it, relocate that in the wall, and we're going to take out these soffits that are in here as well and carry the cabinets to the ceiling. That's going to end up raising the look of it. It's going to make it feel taller. And instead, they used to have a table here, which became kind of a pooch screw as far as flow. So we're actually just making an island, and the island will be here, and it'll be oversized. So it'll be a serving thing. Also, too, we're going to put a pantry in here. Yes, sir?
I don't know about the lights.
The lights? Okay.
But everything else, I think, is off.
We got the... Yeah, you got that one is off. That's good. That's out. How about the stove? So first thing we're doing, of course, is turning off the power.
It should be off because of Mark.
Yep. Okay.
And
So
this should be off too, I think, with Mark.
all right. So we've got the power. All right. And this probably is tied in with the other lights and stuff being the edge of the house. But we can always do that and disconnect it and then cap it. So we're going to start working on getting this thing.
Unless they did it with the white. Remember at Daniel's house?
Yeah, where they ended up making the hot,
white.
Right.
No,
the neutral, the switch light. Well, hopefully they didn't do anything like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and keep the dust and everything located. So we're going to put up some dust barriers in here, and then we're going to start taking off the doors. We're going to disassemble the sink, the faucet, and all that stuff. So hopefully this is going to be a great looking kitchen when we get finished. All right. Time to get to work. Okay, so we've already started going through, and we've actually taken out the stovetop here, and I'm taking out the hood. Now, this is one of those things, what not to do. When they ended up doing the hood here, they wired it with a house plug, 18 gauge wire, no ground whatsoever, and ran it over here to this outlet. What we're talking about here is having this exhaust fan, these lights, and everything else powered with an ungrounded circuit. That's a no-no. On top of it, no wire clamps. We had loose wires actually in the stovetop in here. We're going to pull out the oven. We're actually going to be reusing this, but we got to pull it out to be able to disconnect it. We've taken off the cabinets over here, and we're taking the doors off and methodically getting all this stuff out of here so we can have a clear palette. After we do that, we're going to go ahead and take down the bulkheads in here and see what we've got as far as the floor and everything else. So bit by bit, it's coming along and getting. All right, so this is the end of day one over here. We've actually ripped out all the cabinets and things. We found out that we've got wire here in the floor that we got to deal with. Found out we got all these holes in the plaster that need to be taken care of. And look, we got this. Looks like a secret passage, so we'll need to patch all this stuff up. And then tomorrow we'll go through and rip out all these bulkheads, which is going to make a lot of dust. But we're making progress. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. Just want to show you where we are with this kitchen right now. I still have a couple of things I got left to do here, but the homeowner is actually beginning to move stuff in cabinets, well, because she needs to get some shit in there and start using it. But I want to show you guys a couple of things that we did that are extra. Check this out. That's a spice rack. That is a spice rack, like no spice rack you've ever seen. Okay? Tell me that's not nice. Now, we reuse the original equipment, so we got a double oven. And check this out. This is a convection stove. There. Turn that on. Now, check it out. I'm going to turn on this burner right here. But it won't get hot. And I'm going to put a power boost on it. It won't get hot without a pan on it. Now check this out. Listen, check that out. That sucker's heating up now. When I take the pan off, nothing. That is some cool futuristic stuff there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's cool. But we got a nice new microwave. Before, they used to have a vent hole that was over here. So we actually have this vented to the roof. So that way, if they're cooking something, it is going to vent outside, which is definitely a big upgrade. We ended up doing a nice corner cabinet up here. So that way, we use all the space. And down here, oh, you can check this out. To make it easier to get your pots and pans so you don't lose them, we need pull-out drawers in there. So that way it's easy to get to. And to use every bit of space, Lazy Susan cabinet. Look at that. Bam. Lazy Susan. Now, me personally, I like a double sink, but if you're going to have a single, a farm sink is pretty cool. So we got the big farm sink. They can put a whole lot of stuff on there. We have our island over here that we had a second level that we're still fabricating in the workshop, but we'll have that when we come back. And we use the original appliances, but we moved. The refrigerator used to be all the way over here and was kind of in the way when you walked through there. We slid it down to make it more in the work area. And we built this cabinet specifically for the wine cooler. And over here, we built and added a pantry. Here, check it out again. So you don't lose the stuff in the back. Pull out shelves, bam. So we made this kitchen as functional as possible, and we've gone through. We have our basic lighting there. We also have, well, now a light switch to the dining room. Then we have, boom, lighting around that has a dimmer to it, so we can adjust that. And then we have these lights with a dimmer as well that'll go over the bar. So that way it's illuminated really, really well. It's light. We took out the soffits and carried the cabinets all the way to the ceiling, and we have to come back and do the crown molding on it. But as far as functionality, it's great because if I want something and put it in the oven, boom, right there. I can go ahead and take it and I can set it over here on the workspace, or I can go from the sink to the stove, or I can go from the refrigerator to the sink, the stove, the dishwasher. Everything is within arm's reach, but still gives you enough space that you can maneuver around in it and not feel crowded if you have a couple people working in here. And I really feel proud of how this kitchen is beginning to come together. Oh, and I got to make the spacer to go in here. So we're getting there. But right now, I've got to head back home before the traffic gets bad and pack, because tomorrow I'm headed out to California. There is no rest for the weary. Got to help my daughter move, and it'll be good to see her because I haven't seen her since Christmas. And got to take care of her. All right, I'll see you guys soon.